Hello, you're here for the blind examination, correct? Alright, good. I'm just going to quickly write down the time. And then can I just get the number off your shirt, please? Okay, good. Now, I do just want to let you know at a time that, of course, this is a blind test, so you're not necessarily going to know the purpose behind any of the tests we will be doing today or the larger study. This can be a little bit scary for some people, so I do just want to let you know that if at any point you are uncomfortable or you want to stop, that is totally fine. We can stop at any point. You are able to revoke your consent to continue at any point throughout the examination today. I just want to let you know, going into that just because you don't really know what's going on, that does not mean that you are not allowed to say that you would not like to continue what's going on. Alright, good. Now, before we get started with the tests, I do just have to get some demographic information from you. This is totally anonymous, so I'm not going to need your name, but there are just a few things that I'm going to need to know about you. So let me just pull that up. Alright, question number 1 is, what is your age? Okay, alright. And then what is your ethnic and or racial background? Alright, good. What is your sex assigned at birth? Alright, and then what is your gender identity? Alright, and then this is kind of a sub-question of the previous question. Would you say that that is in any way aligned with your sex assigned at birth? So, for example, let's say you are an agender person who is assigned female at birth. You may feel a complete dissociation from the fact that you were born female, of course, because you are agender. But if, for example, you associate a more feminine or a more masculine quality about you with your sex assigned at birth, you may say that they are associated with each other. Similarly to if someone was assigned male at birth and they identify as a male and there's an entire congruency within those two things, that would also count, but this is just based off of your personal experience. Okay. Alright, the next question is, are you married or in a long-term relationship of any kind? Okay. What is your educational background, if you don't mind me asking? Alrighty, good. Alright, what is your employment status? Okay. What is your household income, if you know off the top of your head? Okay. What is your medical history? Your personal medical history. Are there any medications that you're currently on or have been on in the past? Any information that you would like to share with us would be appreciated. This goes for any reoccurring diseases, infections, illnesses that have happened. If you get frequent ear infections, that would be good to know. If you have been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, that would be good to know. Anything of that nature. Okay. Okay. And then, is there any history of disease or disability in your family? And was that on your mother's side? Okay. Alright, and then, was there any medical intervention for that specifically? Alright, and then what did they figure is important for us to know. Alright, looks good. I'm just going to send that in. Alright, thank you. And then I just have to do a really quick lice check. Okay. And if you could just take a seat right there for me and give me one moment, please. Yep. I just got to rub this in as thoroughly as possible. It will all look good. Just like that. Okay, good. Now let me just take. You've got lovely hair, by the way. It's a very nice color. It's a natural. It's like a perfect chocolate brown. It's gorgeous. Okay, let's look as close to the scalp as I can. Yeah. Looking clear so far, but you never know. I'm just gonna check along the strands, see if I can find any eggs or bugs of any sort. Alrighty. And I'm just going to go in with my light in just one moment. Alright, and I'm just going to quickly go in with my light, make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so I'm just going to take a look. Oh, and those roots right there. Looks good. Alright, I think it is safe to declare you officially lice free. Alright, hopefully that was nothing too bad. I do have to take a quick look inside your mouth just to make sure that there's no redness, no swelling, no bruising, no extra mucus production, no oddly colored mucus, nothing of concern, making sure that there's no extra debris in there. We just want to make sure that everything's in tip-top shape in your mouth and throat region. So if you could just do me a quick favor and open your mouth, and I'm just going to be shining a flashlight inside, making sure that everything is in tip-top shape, and then we're just going to have to do a quick swab. Alright, good. So can you just stick out your tongue and say "ah" for me? Alright, and I'm just going to take a quick little look at the back of your throat, near your teeth, under your tongue. If you could just lift up your tongue for me. Good job. And I'm just going to check right there. I'm just going to take a good look at those tonsils, see if you have any first. Alright, and I'm just going to check for any uvular bruising and or swelling. Alright, looks good. And then I'm going to need you to open your mouth one more time, please. Can you just do that? And then I'm just going to get a good little swab in there. Alright, there we go. You did so well. Alright, good. Okay, so now I'm just going to want to check your eyes for any similar causes for concern. Okay. Redness, swelling, mucus, etc. So I'm quickly just going to turn off the lights. Okay. 3, 2, 1, off. Alright, and light incoming in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're just gonna want to take a good look at anything that could potentially be going on in there. Okay. Just gonna take a good look. Right, and then I'm just gonna okay? Alright, so your pupils looked fantastic, beautiful, stunning, amazing. I'm just gonna now double check your tear ducts, make sure that everything is being secreted and drained correctly, and then your sclera for any potential irritation, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to press it down just beneath the eye, just to make sure that it reacts or doesn't react correctly. Okay, so I'm just gonna put just the teeniest, tiniest bit of pressure right there. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put a little bit of pressure on your sinuses, make sure that everything looks good there. Okay, I'm gonna reach up towards your forehead. Okay, looks good. And then I'm just gonna pull down your bottom eyelid. I'm just gonna double check the veins right there. Okay, same thing over there. Okay, looks fantastic. Okay, so next I'm just going to take this. I know that it looks like a cotton swab. I know that it looks like a Q-tip. It's not, okay? It's not. This is a medical instrument that is used for what I am about to use it for, okay? Take a good look at it. This is not a cotton swab. Alright, because if it were, what I'm about to do would be considered incredibly dangerous, so I'm just going to be pulling back on your eye and collecting a sample of your eye mucus very gently, okay? And the same thing right here. Again, not a Q-tip, that would be ludicrous. Alright. Okay, so next I'm just going to say a word into either ear, and then I would like you to repeat it back to me, okay? Okay, sounds good. So, word number 1 is do you need me to repeat it? Or are you good? Repeat back what I said. Okay. Second word. Repeat what I said. Repeat. Okay. Third word. Okay. Fourth word is okay. And then just repeat that back to me. Okay, good job. Good. Okay. What color is this? Okay, what color is this? Okay, good job. Now, can you please tell me, look at my nose, tell me whenever the green one moves. Okay. And then can you only look at the yellow one for me? Can you only look at the yellow one for me? Yeah, can you just only look at this one? Yeah. And then can you just switch your place? Okay, looking so good. Do you mind if I touch your face? Okay, good. And then I am just going to need you to look at my nose. Okay. Okay. And I just need to make sure that everything is properly proportioned. Okay. So I'm just going to feel your forehead. We're just going to make sure there's a perfect curvature right there. Yes, just perfectly in line with those ears and those eyebrows. Yeah. Don't pay attention to my hands, okay? Just look at my nose. Just look at my nose. Just gonna kind of bring ourselves down and pull up, pull up. Okay. And then we're just gonna go down your nose, go down your nose, okay? Right from there. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. It's a little crooked, but I'm gonna kind of kind of across your cheeks. I'm gonna put that across your cheeks, just like that. And I'm just gonna press down right there. Okay, good. I'm just gonna feel your chin and your jaw. Okay, so I'm just gonna feel that right there. And then up this side. Okay. Just gonna feel your cheekbone and the abscess right there. Yes. Yes. Ignore the dog. And just beneath your eyes. We're just gonna check just beneath your eyes. Okay. Okay. And then your ear. I'm just gonna pull up that way. And then pull up that way. Just gonna make sure that everything is perfectly aligned. Okay. And I'm just gonna bring it down your neck. You got the column of your throat there. Then your collarbones. Okay. You can feel your lymph nodes. Just gonna just your lymph nodes, please. Okay, good. Alrighty, and then I'm just gonna. Yep. Looks like everything is there. So I'm just going to put these gloves off to the side. Okay. And I'm just going to do some dots across your face, alright? Just marking the high and the low points. No, this is not a Sharpie. I have no idea what you're talking about, okay? Yes, so this is just essentially, if I was doing a portrait, for example, I would want to mark out the highlights and the shadows. That is essentially what I'm marking here for you. Just any low points or any high points we want specifically noted. Okay. Similarly to what we were doing earlier. Okay. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Fantastically. On unrelated note, I need you to ingest this, okay? And then I would like you to keep a journal where you keep track of anything that feels different for the next 2 weeks. And then I need you to come back in precisely 2 weeks' time, not a minute sooner, not a minute later, okay? Okay. Good job, good. Alright, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I do want to let you know that if any of you are interested in requesting a custom video, that is available on my YouTube page. There's a link to a Google form. It is perfectly free. And so if you were wanting something specific, you can let me know there. If you just want to see like a video, if you just want to see like a trigger, like in an upcoming video, you can just leave that in the comments. But I wanted to make sure that